yo. Good morning, New Jersey. Patterson, Newark, good morning. iHeartRadio, Connecticut, what's happening? All right, as you can see, both Envy and Charlamagne are not in the studio. Let me take a look at their timelines on Twitter. Okay, Envy hasn't tweeted in 6 hours. He said, join me tonight at Club 28, a.k.a. at Shadow the Club. Everyone free before 2 a.m. And then he said, meet me in Queens Club Glass for Angela Yee final birthday party. Now, my final birthday party is really going to be on Monday. And the new rule is you are allowed to celebrate your birthday from when your zodiac sign begins until your zodiac sign ends. So I believe Monday is the last day for Capricorns. And that's a wrap for me. Now, let's see where Charlamagne is. Because he did tweet me. I was out last night, too. Let me see. I put sleep for 45 minutes or not. And he retweeted it and put, I'm contemplating the same thing.
So he said.
And somebody told him, don't you got to work in like 3 hours? And he said, yes, but mind your business. Good point, Denzel. He does have to work. Anyway, we have a lot going on this morning. We are going to talk about this Manti guy. A lot more is unfolding. What we're trying to figure out is, did he know or did he have something to do with this fake girlfriend?
Absolutely.
You think he had something to do with it, or do you believe that he was really just bamboozled, hoodwinked, and all of that? We are going to be doing that in Front Page News. What else is going on this morning? It's Friday.
How was your night?
How was your night, Envy? Oh, it's cool. I'm here. Feeling good. How was your night, Charlamagne? Man, you know what I'm saying? N-words be acting crazy. You know I don't talk to them after 5 o'clock. All right, well, Vincent Tamar Braxton will be joining us this morning as well. We do have Donkey of the Day. Of course, on Fridays, Envy does a crazy mix. So as soon as these guys get here, you know what I'm saying? We're really going to get it cracking. It's the Breakfast Club, Power 105.1. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. I'm Angela Yee. I'm Charlamagne the God. And I'm DJ Envy. And we are getting ready to do Front Page News. Now, the woman who Manti Te'o thought was his girlfriend, the real woman whose picture was being used, that was... I can't even... It's just too much. It's just too much. She has come forward. She knows now that her picture was being used. She was the catfish bait. And we are going to talk about that. Also, Lance Armstrong finally admits that he was lying, that he was doping all throughout his Tour de France 7 titles that he won. And he admits that to Oprah, and we have that for you as well. So we are coming back with Front Page News. And I'm Angela Yee. And this is now the Breakfast Club, Angela Yee and the guys who are not here. Power 105.1, the Breakfast Club. She should have came straight to work. I am doing Front Page News. Of course, I have sports. Now, the Knicks beat the Pistons 102-87 in London. I don't know why they're in London playing basketball. The Nets had the night off. In football, the 49ers play the Falcons and the Patriots play the Ravens to see who will go to the Super Bowl. Who we got? I'm going to just guess. I'm going to say it's going to be the Patriots against the Falcons. Anybody agree?
Yes.
Sound good? That's just a guess. All right? Don't anybody bet money on that. Now let's get more football talk going on. We're going to talk about Manti Te'o. That is the Notre Dame star football player who was duped, allegedly, for years with a girl that he met online. Now, there are all kinds of conflicting stories that have come forward. For instance, they are saying that he claims to have met her after a game and their eyes met, and she had soulful eyes, and they dated for years, and she became his girlfriend. Then some people say that he met through a cousin. Other people feel like, you know what, maybe he was just embarrassed because he met the woman online but never met her in person at all. What we do know is that he is aware that the woman was a hoax before he came forward and said that she died from leukemia. Now, according to Manti Te'o, the only reason that he said that his quote-unquote fake girlfriend died from leukemia was because he didn't want to distract the team while they were playing, and he was kind of embarrassed that he got duped the way that he did. What we are debating behind the scenes is whether or not this whole entire thing, was he in on this hoax? Did he know, or did he have something to do with his fake online girlfriend, and why would he do such a thing? Now, right now, there's people all over the world Te'oing. If you don't know what Te'oing is, that is when you take a picture with a fake girlfriend or a fake invisible friend, put your arm around them, but they don't really exist. And, yeah, I think we're going to do some Te'o pictures up here this morning on the Breakfast Club if these guys... You know what? I'm going to do a Te'o picture with Envy and Charlamagne. Because they're both not here this morning. my invisible co-host. All right, and in other lying news, Lance Armstrong has admitted in an interview with Oprah Winfrey that he did lie about doping. He was cheating in order to win his way to the top of the cycling world, which is a shame because there was all kinds of endorsement deals involved with this. And a lot of people that looked up to him, they felt like he won the Tour de France 7 times as he was battling. And it's just not the perfect story that he made it out to be. You know, he said he did use all kinds of different performance-enhancing substances. Here he is talking to Oprah.
Yes or no? Did you ever take banned substances to enhance your cycling performance?
Yes.
Was one of those banned substances EPO?
Yes.
Did you ever use any other banned substances like testosterone, cortisone, or human growth hormone?
Yes.
In your opinion, was it humanly possible to win the Tour de France 7 times in a row without doping?
Not in my opinion.
He didn't cry at all during this whole entire interview. Some people felt like he was just emotionless, but he is going to be facing dozens of lawsuits, and he's probably going to be out of millions and millions of dollars. All right, and that is your front page news. I'm Angela Yee. Now, we do have Tell 'em Why You're Mad, and I'm going to tell you why I'm mad. Call us up right now, 800-585-1051. Let us know why you are mad. I'm mad that Envy and Charlamagne are not here this morning, and I'm here by myself. Also, I'm mad that I can't even properly enjoy my hangover from last night and continue my birthday celebration because I have to do all this work. We do have a Trey Songz All-Star giveaway. That's going to be happening at 8 a.m. if you want to hang out with Trey Songz at the All-Star game. And Donkey of the Day. I wonder who's going to get that this morning. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club.
Give you your birthday gift and you ain't come get it yet. That's why I'm...
All right, where you at? You at Sugar Cane in Brooklyn?
I'm not there right now. I'm on the road right now. But you can link me somewhere later. Need to respond and then we'll discuss that. Not on the air, but...
Okay, all right. It's better be a good present.
It's not one of those bad gifts, but the good ones that you need.
Uh-oh.
You had a
all right. I'm going to come get it.
Well, you had a problem a couple weeks ago, and if you had this gift, you wouldn't have lost your car keys and all of that, so you'd have been good.
Was it keychain?
Nah, it ain't. I ain't telling you. I want to let you come get it yourself. I ain't telling you nothing. Just
all
call
right,
me.
I appreciate you.
So line that up, man. Stop acting like a stranger now.
Okay, all right, I got you.
All right, man.
I'm not too good with the text backs. We got Max from BK. What's up, Max? Tell us why you mad.
Hey, yo, I'm mad because y'all ain't announced no Breakfast Club getaways for 2013. What's poppin'?
Listen, that's on the way. Don't you worry. We are right now in the process of planning that. We just met the person who's going to be organizing it all for us, and as soon as we get it settled, we'll let you know.
Okay, I'm trying to put my days together at work, man.
All right. Well, listen, we got you. Don't worry. You definitely coming, right?
Yeah, no doubt. Last year was crazy.
All right, you got. All right, cool. We'll see you this year, Max.
All right.
Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. Call us up and tell us why you're mad. 800-585-1051. I got a lot of reasons to be mad this morning, and I want to hear yours.
Hey, yo, it's the dog, DMX. You pissed off? You mad? Call 1-800-585-1051 on the Breakfast Club. Power 105.1. Breakfast Club, bitches.
What's up, Angel? Tell me why you mad.
Now, yeah, you know why I'm mad. Because
why?
Your coworkers is not on time to work today. What's going on?
I'm mad, too. This is ridiculous. Don't you think so?
You know what you got to do. You know what you got to do.
What I got to do?
You need to change the name to Angela's Breakfast Club. Put them down a little bit because they got some big kids and they think they don't got to come to work on time. So, Angela's Breakfast Club, starring, co-starring Cedar God and DJ Envy.
Right, you know what? And let's keep it real, Angel. Women, we are way more on point when it comes to work and everything.
Right. You got it. And you know who's donkey of the day. It needs to be donkeys of the day. Who's doing that today? I hope you're handling that.
Listen, they are both definitely getting donkey of the day today. And let me tell you one more thing. We have a brand new boss here. This is a terrible time for them to be acting out like this. What does this look like?
Right, and that's why they don't got no daggone money now, complaining on the radio they broke, because they don't want to show up to work. Maybe if they get their butt to work, they get paid. That's how it works. You got to come to work to get paid.
Yeah, you know what? We're going to put them on hourly pay from now on. They got to show up to work.
Yes,
Charlamagne always being here talking about, I'm the first one here all the time. No, you're not.
No, he's not. He's definitely not. And we are very upset. It was one of y'all's missing. It's already off. So now 2 of y'all, but look who got to hold it down. I bet one of them couldn't hold it down like you are.
Well, thank you very much, Angel. I appreciate you.
All right. I'll see you later.
Donkey of the day today. It's going to be a good one. We got Jay from BK. Jay, why you mad?
First of all, let me give you a shout-out for your birthday week or whatever.
Thank you. My birthday's sign month, yes.
You know what I mean? And I'm going to tell you where I'm at. I'm a mailman, right? But I travel from BK all the way up to Putnam County every day, which is a 2-hour commute, and I get paid a decent wage right now. But because of this whole BS with the post office having issues with the pay, they cut us mail carriers $6 an hour.
Wow.
We getting paid. Yeah.
That's a big cut.
Yeah. So I travel up there every day just for the amount of money that I'm getting. Now the amount of money I'm about to get paid, it's not worth it. You know
now,
what I mean?
Jay, it's time for you to start looking for a new job.
That's what it looks like. Or at least travel closer to the city. I didn't want to deal with, Brooklyn because, I don't want to deal with Brooklyn.
Hey, come on. We love Brooklyn.
Yeah, but, people, you know how people in Brooklyn wild out, man.
Jay, you're being way too picky, man. Just hang out. You live in Brooklyn. You should work in Brooklyn.
I should work in Brooklyn, but I got to work in a nice part of Brooklyn. I don't want to deal with people complaining about mail. I ain't get no package. I don't want to hear that.
Well, stop stealing people's packages.
I ain't stealing nobody's packages.
All right, Jay. All right. Thank you for telling us why you're mad this morning, because it's Friday, and some people feel like they don't got to work. But we do have Rumor Report coming up. I'm going to tease myself and tell you what's going on in the rumors. Chief Keef, sentenced to prison, broke down sobbing in court. I'll tell you all about it in the Rumor Report. Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club. I'm Angela Yee.
Yo, Charlamagne the God, what's happening?
Oh, well, welcome.
Hey, listen, I overslept, man. I was out last
kidding.
night. I was at this spot in the Meatpacking District called Capella NYC. I host there on Thursdays.
They said you was in the Fudge Packing District.
I don't know what that means, but yeah, I was drinking a whole lot of Remy. You know who was in the club last night? Eve was in the club last night.
Eve?
Eve, Rough Riders Eve. Shout out to Eve.
Well,
you see somebody in the club, or at least when I see somebody in the club, and I say what's up to them, I'll be like, yo, did I ever say anything bad about you? I had to make sure. I couldn't remember. She was like, yeah, you did say you don't like my new single. I said, yeah, I didn't like your new single.
All right, well, that's fair enough.
Yeah, but she's actually going to come by the show.
Well, I'm still celebrating my birthday.
It's not your birthday no more. It hasn't been your birthday for a couple of weeks now.
I got these Intoxicakes. They're cupcakes, and they have Belvedere in them.
Listen, you know it hasn't been your birthday since January 3rd,
Aren't they
right?
strong?
Listen.
It's good.
It hasn't been your birthday since January 3rd.
No. There's a new rule. As long as it's still your sign, it's still your birthday.
Okay.
As soon as Capricorn season is over, we can move on, okay?
If you say so. Now we got a Rumor Report coming up, Yee?
Yes, and which Destiny's Child member suffered from depression. She is now opening up about it. I'll tell you what she had to do to overcome her depression.
Michelle, it'll be fine, baby. Being the third member of Destiny's Child is not bad at all. It's a great gig, actually. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. This is Rumor Report. I was asking Angela Yee what is she teasing, but I guess we're about to find out now.
Yeah, you can't do that when the mics are on. It's a little late now. We are going to... You want to know what we're teasing?
No, this goes to Rumor Report.
Chief Keef going to jail.
Oh.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
So Chief Keef has been sentenced to 60 days in jail. They said he actually started crying after he got sentenced. He told the judge, I beg you, please give me one more chance to show you I am a very good-hearted person. I have not picked up any more cases. That's not my life anymore.
Now, hold on now. Big Bad Sosa cried because he got 60 days.
Yes, he did.
He must not understand mathematics. He must have thought days or years. 60 days, Chief Keef. Really? You started crying?
They also read lyrics from his Love Sosa song as evidence. They said that he is unrepentant for all the things that he's done, and he mentions gangs and guns in the song.
And I heard he's not even going to jail. He's going to like a youth detention center.
Well, he's only 17 years old, so.
60 days? Chief, you don't understand. He must really think he got hit with like 40 years. 60 days.
Oh, poor thing. He doesn't want to go to jail for 60 days. And he probably wanted to stay that long, right? All right, Michelle Williams from Destiny's Child has opened up about her fight with depression. She said that she's been dealing with that and she had to choose to get out of bed and do whatever she needed to be happy. So she said she had her first bout of depression when she was 15 or 16. She avoided medication, and this is her first time speaking out about it. She said, we're taught, just go to church and pray about it. The Lord is going to heal you. Well, in the meantime, I believe God gifted people, physicians, doctors, therapists. That's your healing. Take advantage of it.
I agree.
So if you feel like you're struggling with depression, you should definitely go and seek a specialist.
Michelle, that's my boo, too. Salute to Michelle. Salute to Tanitra. Yeah, that's her name, Tanitra Michelle.
Other name was Michelle.
No, Tanitra is actually her first name.
Did you smash?
I've never smashed Tanitra.
You never tried?
That's my homie. Never tried. Never tried to smash Tanitra.
All right, Mark Wahlberg said he has a movie that he's doing with Justin Bieber. It's going to be a Color of Money type of basketball movie. He said that he was pitching different movies, and he just said, hey, by the way, what do you think about me and Justin Bieber and a Color of Money type of basketball street hustler movie? So he said they bought it in the room in 5 seconds. So we developed the script, the studio loves it, and his camp loves it.
Sounds like White Men Can't Jump, but with 2 white people.
Right. You know, it's interesting that he could just pitch a movie like that in the room. Hey, what do you guys think about this?
Well,
okay, we bought it.
It is Mark Wahlberg, who has a great history of
he does.
You know, cinema.
Can you imagine being that powerful that you can go to Paramount and just have an idea and they buy the movie on the spot?
I mean, it depends who you bring. You can't go in a movie and be like, hey, I got Omarion to do this movie. And they're like, hey, yeah. But if you say, yeah, I got Justin Bieber, then it's a
Omarion is a fantastic dancer and entertainer and actor.
Nobody in Hollywood gives a damn.
Maybach, oh, it is to you.
Nobody
and
in Hollywood
is your
gives a
rumor
damn.
report. I'm Angela Yee.
Yes.
Now, what we're going to be discussing at 7:04, we'll be talking about taoing. Did you see a lot of people taoing?
What is taoing?
I'll tell you all about it.
You know,
I actually was taoing this morning.
I really hate how they, chastising this guy Monte Teo. And a lot of journalists sound very old school and out of touch. Like an online relationship is not possible. You must not watch Catfish every Monday at 11 p.m.
Well, I think the problem is that he knew the girl was allegedly a fraud, and he still went ahead and talked about her dying from leukemia, even though he knew.
Okay.
All right.
Well, George Washington Bridge inbound 5 minutes from 8095 Express. Lincoln Tunnel inbound 10 minutes. Highland Tunnel inbound 10 minutes from the Turnpike, 10 minutes from Route 1 to 9. And the Tappan Zee Bridge looks good. Hello? Power 105.1 is the Breakfast Club.
Don't come up in here trying to run things.
I go by the name of Charlamagne the God. This is Angela Yee here with me.
Yes, I'm Angela Yee. And I know you missed this earlier today, but we were talking about taoing.
Okay.
Now, if you don't know what taoing, that is named after Manti Te'o. He's a linebacker who had a made-up girlfriend, and allegedly he was hoaxed, and it was a nationwide hoax. Everybody is either feeling bad for him right now or thinking that he was in on it with this girlfriend that allegedly died from leukemia who never really existed. He met her online.
Okay.
But some people say that he claims that he met her after a game, and other people say that he was introduced to her by his cousin.
Listen, all I know is I was listening to ESPN yesterday, watching ESPN yesterday, and all I kept thinking to myself was, these sports analysts sound so out of touch when they talk about online dating. Like, they act like it is impossible to have an online relationship. They were like, 3 years? I'm like, yo, you've never watched Catfish on MTV, obviously. Clearly.
I think the other problem is that when she died from leukemia, allegedly, he found out it was a hoax. But then he still went ahead and made the announcement about her dying and minutes after his grandmother. And some people feel like he was just too embarrassed, so he went ahead with it.
Absolutely.
Some people feel like he was in on it to have a more dramatic story.
And like I said in Donkey Today yesterday, people act like, oh, just because he went to Notre Dame and he was a star linebacker, you think that means he can't be socially awkward? He probably didn't know how to talk to women.
They said he did have a lot of chicks, though, all the time. Now, if you don't know what taoing is, there's a lot of people taking pictures taoing, and that is when you put your arm around a person that's not really there, or you're kind of hanging out with someone, but it's an invisible friend.
Well, that's not fair to poor Teo. Teo might end up.
Why do you feel bad for him?
Because I just don't like how people seem so out of touch with this situation. Like, this is so impossible. Like, oh, you can't have an online relationship. It happens every day, B.
I know.
People get catfished every day.
I was taoing this morning. Envy and Charlamagne weren't here, and I was throwing to myself. Also, Charlamagne has an issue with Chief Keef now.
I don't have an issue with Chief Keef. I just think it's, you cry because you got sentenced to 60 days. And
Chief Keef was sentenced to 60 days, and he did cry in court. Does that make you look at him differently? Now, Charlamagne, if you were in court and you got sentenced to 60 days, you wouldn't cry.
Hell no, I'd be like, whoo, thank you. Especially if it was a serious situation. If it was a probation violation and I was on probation for like 3 years, and if I get violated, I might have to do the whole 3 years. Give me 60 days, I'd be like, yes. 60 days? I'll do that sitting on my hands.
So guys can't cry for that reason. You can't cry.
Not for those 60 days. I can go without showering for 60 days in jail. 60 days?
Can you cry for 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years, I'll definitely cry. Think about that. That's almost finishing high school. That's almost finishing college. That's almost finishing a presidential term. 3 years is a long time. 3 years, I'm absolutely crying. Especially at this point in my life right now. I'm doing good out here.
I'm just wondering, given Chief Keef's lyrics and how gangster he is and all of that, do you think that you look at him any differently?
Yes, man. Sosa can't cry. Sosa, you can't cry.
He's only 17.
I don't care. Bang, bang. Sosa can't cry.
800-585-1051. Maybe there was a time that you're embarrassed because you cried and broke down in front of people.
Sosa can't cry, man. Not Mr. I leave you slump, boy.
When's the last time you cried? When's the last time you cried, Charlamagne?
I really don't remember. I think the last time I cried was when my grandmother died in 2006. She died on Cinco de Mayo, 2006. That's the last time I cried.
You never cried over a woman like your girl threatened to leave you?
Hell no.
800-585-1051. Call us at Power 105, The Breakfast Club. Talk to us, guys. Let us know about your crying. And ladies, too. I don't cry a lot either.
It's Friday, man. F your crying. F your tears. Power 1051. Text from my homegirl who's a news reporter in Chicago. And she said, did you hear Chief Keef cried for getting 60 days in a juvenile detention center?
Yeah.
I said, I heard about that. Is that true? She said, yes. She said, it's only juvie, not prison. This is a well-established news reporter.
How do you know her? Anyway, so...
I mean, I would tell you how I know her, but I don't want to, that's my homie. I don't want to put her out there like that. She said he was reading a statement to the judge and was choking up and shedding tears, talking about how he's getting his GED and has 2 kids and is trying to do better with his life. He said he's sorry. I said, man, I wish I had video of that. She said it was no cameras allowed in the courtroom.
All right, well, let's talk about this a little bit because now people are saying they look at him differently. He shouldn't have been crying, but he is only 17 years old.
Man, no.
And he is going to be in an area where there's a lot of gang violence.
I don't care. You Sosa.
He's affiliated with that.
You Sosa. You Mr. I don't like. You gang, bang, 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 anywhere rapper. You cannot cry in the courtroom. Certain rappers are not allowed to cry in the courtroom.
These standards are just too high. Let's talk to Earl. What do you think about Chief Keef crying at his sentencing?
I think he's probably scared, you know what I mean, because he's probably going to be a target while in there. He taught all that gangster stuff, but when he gets 60 days, he decided he's going to start trying. Like,
in a juvenile detention center, like, for real? Come on, man.
Yeah, he probably, there's a lot of gangs in Chicago. He's probably scared that they're going to get him, you know what I mean? And he got beef with a lot of people, he's probably scared. Stuff I don't like right there, you know what I mean? Crybaby, that's what I don't like.
And guess what? You turn out to be what you pretend to be. You want to be a tough guy, you want to be a gangster. Well, this is what happens to tough guys and gangsters. They go to jail and they end up dead.
We got Noodle from Harlem. What's up, Noodle? What do you think about Chief Keef crying when he got sentenced?
Chief Keef definitely cannot be crying like that. His lyrics are too gangster. I know he's young, but definitely tell him to call Big Mo from Columbia, South Carolina, and show him how to get out real fast.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Noodle.
You got to be from South Carolina to understand that one. I'm not going to say anything, you know what I'm saying?
JB from BK, what do you think about Chief Keef crying when he got sentenced to 2 months in juvenile detention?
Man, that is whack juice, man. They don't mix, man.
No, that's like beef and pork, man. Not Chief Keef. Not Mr. Everybody Loves Sosa. I'll let them gums bland, boy. I don't use them hands, boy.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it just don't mix. The industry is not made for the street mentality, man. You get in the game to make money, feed your family, support your movement, and that's it.
You think you could look at him the same way now, by his music and all that?
Not at all.
Oh, man.
Listen, Chief Keef crying in court after getting sentenced to prison is like Drake getting sentenced to prison and throwing up his middle finger to the judge and saying, man, F you. I'll do 60 days like it's nothing.
Let us know what you think about Chief Keef crying when he got sentenced to 60 days in juvenile detention. I feel bad. I don't think there's anything wrong.
I don't feel bad for that little gangster nigga.
We're shedding a tear. He's still a kid.
Live by the gun, you die by the gun. I don't even know what that meant. All I know is that I don't feel sorry for him.
All right, Power 105.1 The Breakfast Club.
Power 105.1 The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee. That was Rihanna Poured Up. That's one of my favorite records to hear in the club right now.
All right.
That might be my favorite record to hear in the club right now.
Well, we should make sure they don't play that. Maybe you'll get to work on time. We are talking about Chief Keef. He was in court. He got sentenced to 2 months in juvenile detention.
60 little bum-ass days.
And he broke down crying and begged the judge not to do it and said he's a changed person.
Mr. Gangster Bang Bang 300 himself breaking down crying. This is unacceptable.
800-585-1051. What do you think about Chief Keef crying in court? Does it make you look at him differently? Does it make you not want to listen to his music? Are you deleting him off your iPod? Call us up and let us know what you think. It's The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Power 105.1 The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee. Come on, turn that noise down, please.
Yes, we are talking about Chief Keef. 17 years old, sentenced to 2 months in a juvenile detention center. He started crying in court. I feel bad for him. Charlamagne does not.
I don't feel bad for Chief Keef because this is the same person who, when Little JoJo got killed, that was a rapper from Chicago that he was beefing with. He put on Twitter, laugh out loud, Little JoJo wanted to be just like us.
He said his Twitter got hacked.
So you laugh when someone gets murdered but cry when you get sentenced to 60 days in kiddie jail? Hey, come on.
All right, well, David, what do you think about Chief Keef crying at his sentencing?
Man, that is some whack stuff. I know kids younger than him. I know one kid that got sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for 30 years, and he was 16. He didn't cry. He threw up, but he didn't cry.
He threw
Listen,
up.
I'm
I don't know if throwing up is any better.
I'm deleting every Chief Keef song off my iPod. I only had 2 on there. I had Don't Like and Everybody Loves Sosa, but I'm deleting them. I cannot have my gangster rappers crying in court over no 60 days in juvenile detention, okay?
Word. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, all that, he's going to have to explain himself in his next album. I don't even know if he will be able to rap anymore after
Oh, my gosh, you guys. He just cried a little in court.
No,
Big deal.
not
Thank
for no
you,
60
David.
days. I'm Sosa, damn it.
Kara, good morning. What do you think about Chief Keef crying when he got sentenced to 2 months in juvenile detention?
I think it's good, actually. Just something for these other young boys just to recognize that he don't always got to be, condoning violence.
Right.
But also, I think it's kind of good for him. He need a reality check. Like, he missed the 300, so he need to be about that life now.
Man, 60 days ain't no reality check. 60 years is a reality check.
Now, Kara, what do you think about his music now? Can you listen to it the same, or does it change how you look at him?
No, I still listen to it the same, and he's not the best rapper in the world anyway. It's just his beat that's high. So, I mean, it is what it is.
It's his image, though. A lot of his image is what sold him to the public. Like, he shot at the cops.
He's a street rapper.
Yeah, he missed the I don't give a F. Getting other rappers killed, but now you crying because you got 60 days?
All right,
Juvie. Man, it could have been worse.
Thank you, Kara.
Thank you, guys.
Andy, what do you think about Chief Keef crying?
I think it was all a deploy. His lawyer told him to act remorseful. Maybe he'd have got some time shaved off or walked out of there.
You don't buy it?
Listen, you can't. I think you're giving Chief Keef too much credit. He's not Denzel Washington. He can't cry on command, sir.
Why not? Why not?
I don't believe
Why
it.
not? Come on, Charlamagne.
Not Sosa.
Yes, Sosa. You know what I'm saying? Because when you go to that court, if you show remorse, sometimes they knock some time off. They play this music on there and all of that.
Not when you got dreads and black lips. They don't care about it. They don't show remorse for guys with dreads and black lips.
Hey, the money talk.
Well, okay, Andy, so you think he just did a good acting job. Thank you so much. All right, well, it seems like not too many people have respect for Chief Keef now that he cried in court. But in the rumors, we are going to be talking about a $75 million record deal. I'll tell you what artist...
Not in 2013.
...is requiring that type of money.
Oh, he can kiss some ass then.
He already got an offer for $50 million.
What? Must be Prince or somebody. And he must be offering his publishing and his catalog. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Can somebody go check on Angela Yee, please? She said she had to go change her tampon. I think she left a little stain on the chair. Oh, Power 105.1, the Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God. We got Rumor Report up next. You want to win an All-Star Weekend with Trey Songz? Tune in to Power 105 from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every weekday and win $1,000. Plus, you and a friend can win the ultimate VIP treatment where you'll chill with Trey Songz at a pre-party before watching the All-Star game in Houston courtside. You play your cards right, you might get pregnant. Plus, you'll get a brand new smartphone and a tablet loaded with iHeartRadio when you hear the keyword with us at 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. Text the keyword to 36500. That's 36500. You could be enjoying All-Star Weekend in Houston with Trey Songz. Go to power1051fm.com for more details, and your first chance to win that prize is 8 a.m. Rumor Report up next
on Power 105.1.
Well, T.I.'s not going to be happy that you described him in that manner, but T.I. is looking for a $75 million deal.
Come on, Tip, now.
He is now the #1 free agent in rap. He's no longer with Atlantic. His contract is up.
T.I. is my guy. He's one of my top 5 favorite rappers of all time, but that is very unrealistic.
Well, with that $75 million, you get 3 albums, 10 to 20% of publishing, touring, merchandise, film, and TV rights, corporate endorsement deals, and exclusive signing of all Grand Hustle artists.
Oh, so that's like a 360 deal almost.
It's definitely some type of 360
deal.
deal.
Yeah. Now T.I.'s worth that then. For that kind of deal, yeah. So why wouldn't you just do that with Atlantic?
Allegedly, Sony already put a $50 million deal on the table.
Uh-huh.
And Universal is meeting with him later this week, and they're saying that he also has met with Dr. Dre, who asked him to join Interscope over dinner, and Jay-Z, who wants him in the Roc Nation family.
That is absolutely worth it if he's going to be giving up all of that.
$75 million is a lot of money.
Yeah, though. If I was Tip, I'd probably grab that 50.
All right, Superhead has a new book coming out, How to Make Love to a Martian.
That's Superhead.
You know that's about Lil Wayne. And she tells a story about how she went on his tour bus, determined to leave him. She found out about the baby. She said, his baby. She said, sickened, I fell into his arms, tears streaming down my face and onto his shirt. I needed him still, but I couldn't stay and watch him give someone else everything I wanted. He kissed me and ran his hand under my skirt. He told me he loved me. She said, then I turned and ran off the bus and into the arms of one of the closest people to him, and he would never forgive me.
Tell Superhead those days are over, okay? She don't have to write books, to explain these stories no more. She can just do a blog now, okay?
Who do you think Lil Wayne's closest person that she went and smashed?
Superhead?
Yes.
Drake?
I think it was Baby.
Baby? She probably
I don't look at Drake as being really close to Lil Wayne.
But she probably banged up the whole YMCMB. She's a whore. That's what whores do.
All right, Allen Iverson.
Superhead.
Allen Iverson and his wife Tawana have reached a divorce settlement. They were supposed to go to court for a jury to be selected to hear the two of them versus each other, but they came to an agreement on how they are going to divide up his $18 million. So allegedly, they are both happy with the outcome. They have 5 kids together, so it's fair.
Yes.
If they're happy, we're happy. And those terms are confidential, so we don't know exactly how it got divvied up. But that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
And real quick, back to Superhead. F Superhead. And I want to say something else. F all you chicks on Twitter who be retweeting Superhead. You be going to Corinne Steffens' page and retweeting her. What could she possibly be saying
now,
that is so insightful that you have to retweet Superhead?
Charlamagne, if Superhead offered you a sampling of what she can do, what would you say of what her mouth does?
I would take it because when
all right, well then F you
no. You earn a nickname called Superhead. I need to see what that mouth do to see what the hype is all about. That's not being hypocritical. I just want to see what the hype is about.
And that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee.
Yes, George Washington Bridge inbound 15 minutes. What? Why you stopping? You still be screaming out like you're getting raped in prison? George Washington Bridge inbound 15 minutes from the 8095 Express. Lincoln Tunnel inbound 20 minutes. Highland Tunnel inbound 15 minutes from both approaches, and the Tappan Zee Bridge has minor delays.
I was born a donkey. It's the donkey of the day.
That's time for the donkey of the day. That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Yes, donkey of the day for Friday, January 18th goes to a Chicago rapper by the name of Chief Keef. Listen, Chief Keef, for all intents and purposes, he's what you call a gangster rapper. And I always say I love when gangster rappers do gangster things. I like when they fight. I like when they jump each other. I like when they get caught with guns. That makes me like my gangster rappers even more. Now, 17-year-old wild-ass Chicago gangster, Mr. Bang Bang, Mr. 300, Mr. Don't Like, Mr. Everybody Loves Sosa, Chief Keef, cried in court because he got sentenced to 60 days in juvenile detention. I can understand if he got 60 months in prison, 60 years in prison. Even if he got 60 days in general population in Chicago, I can understand him shedding some tears. But 60 days in juvenile detention? Come on, Mr. Gangster. Remember when Chief Keef was up here, he was stone-faced, baby-faced killer when he questioned him about certain criminal acts?
I remember.
How old were you when you first shot somebody?
I was 300.
Is it true that you shot all your original videos from your house because you was on house arrest because you had a shootout with the police?
My lawyer said don't talk about that.
Stop it. You know he has a case going on right now, Charlamagne.
Now, what happened to that guy in court yesterday? Chief Keef, you got to cut his hand now. You got to get a fade, B. I don't believe the image anymore. I was scared of Chief Keef for a second. You're supposed to throw your fingers to the judge, your middle finger, and tell the judge suck your D. Tell the judge his wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios. You're supposed to do something gangster, not cry. And you told the judge how you're getting your GED and you got kids and you're trying to change your life. Okay, all that's cool. But you're the same person that when Little JoJo, a rap rival of yours from Chicago, got killed, you put on Twitter, laugh out loud, Little JoJo wanted to be just like us. Tough guy, none of those tears, matter now. Go to juvenile detention and man up, bro.
Yeah, but in all fairness, Chicago juvenile detention for Chief Keef is going to be a very scary place.
You know what? Now that you say that, that is true. Juvenile detention in Chicago might be scarier than regular prison, since it is all the juveniles in Chicago that's committing all the murders. But if I was Chief Keef, I'd be shook too. But I damn sure wouldn't cry. You can't go in there showing fear. You've created this image for yourself, and you turn out to be what you pretend to be. Let this be a lesson to you and all you kids that want to be like you. You want to be a thug. You want to be a gangster. Well, this is what happens with thugs and gangsters. They go to jail or they end up dead. All these kids need to understand that when you portray this quote-unquote real lifestyle, it is real consequences to your so-called real actions. Give Chief Keef the biggest hee-haw. And salute to Brandon Kennedy at Kodak7. He tweeted me. He said, these convicts love Sosa. His thug days are over. Best not drop this sopa, cause you'll get bent over.
Oh, stop it. Poor Chief Keef.
Yo, you know what? Those 60 days in juvenile detention in Chicago is a nightmare. I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you.
I'm crying for him right now.
Now that I think about it, I wouldn't want to be in jail for 60 days with a bunch of Chief Keefs. That can't turn out too well.
Thank you so much for Donkey of the Day. Now, some of our friends are coming through.
Yes.
All right, I gotta keep it real because Envy's not here.
Yes, Vincent Tamar Braxton.
Vincent Tamar. Well, Vince's last name is Herbert.
Yeah. Vincent Tamar stopped by.
Yes, Vincent Tamar stopped by when Envy was here.
Yeah, they came by the show yesterday. We didn't know they were coming, and we got to chop it up with them. Always good to see them. They hold us down a lot.
We got to find out what's going on with Envy's life too. But yes, Vince and Tamar up next, hanging with us on the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Orange juice for the morning. It is nothing like that first sip of orange juice in the morning. This is Power 105.1, the Breakfast Club. Now, yesterday, after the show, we were sitting here doing post-production, and Vince and Tamar Braxton stopped by, so we chopped it up with them. So we're going to let y'all hear that right now. This is the Breakfast Club, Power 105.1. Vince and Tamar, we had to twist Vince's arm to get on camera.
That's all right.
It's like, dang, I thought you would have had the fame bug by now, Vince, being all over reality TV and all that.
Oh, things you do for your wife.
No, man. Well, good morning, guys. Good morning. Well, first of all, let's thank her for coming through to our 2-year anniversary party.
Absolutely.
Both of them.
We appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. And Vince has the illest neck bob pause in history. When she was performing on Wendy, his neck was so...
Yeah, I like that.
He was really into wifey's music,
that's
man.
legendary.
That's legendary.
Now, I'm not going to front. When Love and War single dropped, my first reaction was, let me see how whack it is.
You tried it?
Yep, but then I heard it, and I was like, yo, this is actually kind of dope.
Congratulations to you for that, #1.
Yeah, thank you.
So do you know what the next single is going to be?
I do.
Talk
Is
to
it
us
a
about
secret?
it.
Is it a
Explain a
secret?
little
You
bit.
know, I really wanted it to be Hot Sugar, right? This record called Hot Sugar.
Hot Sugar.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that about?
Oh my God, it's about like my kisses and stuff.
Oh.
So, and he just informed me.
That's
last night that
Vince's
it's not.
nickname for Tamar's box.
You know, sugar.
Hot sugar.
You're so bad, but I think it's gonna be the single called The One. So
That's good though, because you put out Love and War, and I'm sure people listen to the song and they can relate it to watching you two on TV and seeing how much you guys love each other. But sometimes when you love people, you get into big fights on vacation.
Absolutely, like we do.
There was rumors that y'all were getting divorced at one point. Is that
I
because
don't even know
people
where that came from.
probably because people see you argue one time and think, oh, it's about to be over.
You and your girl argue?
Well, which one? Which girl? I mean,
They gonna argue after
I
this
don't argue
interview.
with none of my side chicks, but yes.
I know you argue with your wife, right?
Absolutely,
And
all
so
the time.
that's just a part of, what happens in a real marriage. Everything ain't always cool.
I ain't gonna lie, that song saved me sometime, boy. I be sort of arguing, I be like, love and walk. I find that song immediately.
I know you better.
That's absolutely.
But then I think it was because you guys were like selling the house or something was going on, and they felt like, okay.
Yeah, we sold the house. We got a new house. That's what you do.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So people were like, oh, they got in an argument and they're selling their house.
Yeah, they thought it was a wrap.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys
But
are
we're not
together.
moving anymore.
This is it.
This is it.
Now, Tiny Tonight, y'all was going in on that show. And
You think so?
I thought so. I mean, for what they show on TV now, for y'all to be giving the opinions that y'all were giving, you don't really see that. Y'all were really being honest. And I saw Beyonce fans going at you because they thought you said she faked her pregnancy.
Isn't that ridiculous?
Absolutely.
I was first of all, the show was about the year in review. And one of the topics were, when Beyonce sat down in her, dress deflated. And I was just explaining the video. So it wasn't me.
You know what it is? It's like you have a conversation that you're having with your friends, but when you're on TV and people are looking at you and you're a star, they take it differently.
Yeah, like whatever you say out of your mouth is like verbatim. Like, that's what you said, so that's what you mean. Well, no, not really. So I really don't care anymore. I can't really pay
That's so
attention to that.
stupid, too. Beyonce had a baby. We love her. She's really happy for her and Jay. And, people talk about stuff, but you keep it moving. Like, we got nothing but love for them people. I gave Beyonce her first hit record. You know what I mean? So we have nothing but respect for each other, and I'm very happy for her and Jay.
Do you think it's a conflict of interest? Because you are an artist, but then if you're on that show, you have to give your honest opinions. You ever, worry about burning any bridges or pissing somebody off?
No.
Tamar don't care. Vince, do you ever mind? Do you like, well, chill, Tamar, now. You can't talk about it.
Nah, I mean, I tell Tamar sometimes that she has to, you can't speak every time what you feel, but nobody get mad when Joan Rivers say some crazy stuff about somebody. It's like, that's her job. She doing that.
Absolutely.
And when you're in that setting, that's your job.
Great point, Chunky Butt. Now, when we come back, we want to talk to Tamar about when she got into it with that man named Jose, or as y'all call her, Jocelyn, whatever her name is, from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. This is the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Power 105.1, the Breakfast Club. We got Vince and Tamar in the building. Now, Angela Yee, you want to talk to her about when
You and Jocelyn got into it. She was mad about
She
you
was
coming.
mad.
Boy, that man gonna beat you up now.
Jocelyn be in that gym.
Fight though.
You ever fought a grown man before?
I don't fight at all.
Oh, okay.
Not at all. What about my face, my hair, and stuff? Like, no.
She said, what about my hair, my face, and
She
stuff?
doesn't do that.
Vince, if that man ever run up on Tamar, now you got to throw the man.
You got snuffle.
It's okay to hit him. It's not a woman. It's a man. That's a man underneath all those breasts and
God
stuff.
bless that lady. I hope everything.
No, God bless that young man named Jocelyn. Oh, absolutely. I don't even call her Jocelyn. I call her Jose. I call her Rihanna, man. That's Rihanna's younger brother.
Stop it. Jocelyn got bigger muscles than Charlamagne. She gonna beat your ass.
You better be scared.
I call security. But you can not playing with that grown man. That's a big nigga.
This dude is stupid. Matter. You know, but you know, I did feel bad about saying that because you know, I was actually speaking about, you know, what everybody else is pretty much saying. I didn't really mean to hurt her feelings. Right. You know what I mean? I didn't really take into consideration that, you know, she has feelings.
And I think sometimes... I know what you mean, Tamar.
All them testosterone shots have taken away her feelings.
No, I get what you're saying, because you as a public figure, you know, sometimes people say things about you, and that can hurt your feelings, and then you don't want to turn around and do the same thing to somebody else.
I used to get bullied. I used to really get my feelings hurt on a daily basis.
How? You got 6 sisters.
Well, I was in school by myself, though. So, you know, it was tough for me. So, I mean, when I heard that, you know, all that frustration was when she was talking about, I want to fight her and I fight old chicks and whatever she wants to say, I was like, oh, she's hurt. So,
but that's not going to change just because you don't talk about people. The law of karma don't count when it comes to social networking. Because you can be the nicest person in the world and not say nothing, but they still going to go in on you.
Yeah, I had to learn that one.
So you might as well go in on people.
I'm not going to go in on people.
Oh, my God. So back to the album. Is the album done? Is it done, ready to go, or is you still recording?
Well, I just recorded 3 songs the other day. I thought I was finished.
Have you worked with any artists?
No, I don't have any collaborations.
No collaborations?
No.
Come on, keeping the money all to herself.
You've tried it.
Are y'all doing more seasons of the reality show?
Yeah, we're shooting the Braxtons now. We're shooting 26 episodes this season.
Wow, 26 episodes?
And then Vince and I got picked up for 14. So
Vince, you feel like it all goes hand in hand now? Like you kind of need like the reality shows and everything to propel the music?
Absolutely, I think it's a great platform.
You're honest?
No, it's a great platform. I mean, when you're on TV, you're in people's homes. So you become a part of the family. You're there when they're getting dressed, when they're eating breakfast, when they're eating dinner. The people really find, you know, what you're about and follow you and really get to see your journey, and they become fans. The same thing with American Idol and all these other shows. It's the same platform that gives you an upper hand.
Right.
Because breaking an artist is really hard.
Difficult now.
You know, it's really difficult. They don't spend the money like they used to. They don't do artist development. So having that other outlet is really, really great.
Absolutely.
Vince, you look like you're losing weight, too.
I am.
He getting cute, huh?
Yeah, you lost a lot of weight.
Tamar said, you hollering at my man, huh?
Now Tamar, he's going to be cheating on you in a minute.
No, he won't.
Well, Tamar and Vince, we appreciate you stopping through.
Thank you, guys.
We look forward to new music, the reality shows, and all that. And you better stay supporting us, too, man. We appreciate it.
Well, you guys we're doing good.
Y'all stayed together. Y'all did that.
Yeah, we're proud of y'all. Y'all are doing a good job, really, honestly. About
oh, you ain't seen nothing yet? We didn't do Destiny.
Who Beyonce?
That one.
I'll take Beyonce.
But you wait.
It's Thunder Thighs over there. All right, it's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1. Vince and Tamar.
Power 105.1, the Breakfast Club.
Oh my gosh, you are so loud.
Shut up. Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee. You got the Rumor Report coming up, Yee?
Yeah, and let's not just forget that Envy's part of the show too. DJ Envy is part of the Breakfast Club. He's just not here today. Okay?
True.
All right, Meek Mill is reportedly going to be suing the Philadelphia Police Department. Man, they're going to harass him after that. And I'll tell you what these charges are going to be.
All right. You got all that and more coming up on the Breakfast Club. Power 105.1.
5-1. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Well, Meek Mill is saying he's suing the Philadelphia Police Department for false imprisonment. He wants justice. What he's saying is that they violated his civil rights and invasion of privacy and civil conspiracy. He was wrongfully arrested on Halloween while he was driving in Philly. He said in his complaint they took photos of him that made it onto Instagram and other social media outlets. So now they have pictures of him in cuffs and everything.
They're about to harass the hell out of Meek Mill everywhere he goes.
They already do.
Hey, you think he can win that?
I don't know, but he's also saying that they messed with his money. I remember he tweeted out about that night. He said, N-word, I ain't getting knocked. They were just trying to hold me back to scoop my N-word. Brick feds gave him 10 years. He said, I ain't get locked up. And what they're saying, the Philadelphia Police Department, is that he wasn't locked up. He was just detained. And he was not arrested. He was stopped in a vehicle but was not arrested. He was, in normal cases, we do not give out this kind of information, so they couldn't give out anything further.
I really don't understand nothing you said when you was quoting Meek Mill. I don't understand niggas unless they cursing.
I couldn't say all the curses, so I gave up.
I didn't know what you was talking about.
But yeah, he's suing. Kim Kardashian, she really wants to go ahead and grant the annulment to Kris Humphries on the grounds that the marriage is fraudulent, just to get it over with. But her mom, Kris Jenner, is saying do not do that because it will mess up our Kardashian brand. Kim has made it known she wants to move on. She's pregnant. She wants to be with Kanye. But according to her mom, Kris Jenner, their main concern is that E might not react well because they did go ahead and air and pay for that whole wedding special.
I want Kanye West to get a T-shirt that says, I got Chris Humphrey's girlfriend pregnant and all I got was this lousy T-shirt. I got Chris Humphrey's wife pregnant and all I got was this lousy T-shirt.
And you can understand that, though, because then she has to say, oh, the whole thing was a fraud and now you look crazy because this whole time you've been saying it's real.
Nobody cares. I don't care if it's real or fake or not.
Allegedly, Kanye wants her to pull away from reality TV, so that's not going to happen.
That's definitely not going to happen.
That is her job. That is her livelihood. That is what makes her who she is.
Kim and Kanye Take Hollywood would be the next show coming up.
Kim Kardashian would curl up in a ball and die if she wasn't on TV
Absolutely.
and in the news every day.
You think, if Kanye think Kim Kardashian is going to sit home and be a stay-at-home mom, he got another thing coming.
Okay, and T.I. is looking for $75 million. He is now a free agent. Allegedly, Sony has already offered him a $50 million deal, and he's offering up 3 albums, 10 to 20% of his publishing, touring, merchandising, film and TV rights, corporate endorsement deals, and exclusive signing of all Grand Hustle artists. So he may be able to get it. He was on Atlantic for 10 years.
Yeah, at first I thought that was an asinine thing to ask for, but when I see that he's giving up all of that, that's actually a decent number.
Okay, well, that is your rumor report. I'm Angela Yee. Now, there is no yellow cake mix this morning because Envy is not here.
Yes, yellow cake is not here.
So, looks like we got to do a Yee mix.
You can't wait. Jesus.
Wait, no, I love when Envy's here. Where's my Yee mix drop?
Don't play that. Don't play it.
Let's get that ready.
Don't
And
play
you
it.
can hit me up. Hashtag YeeMix on Twitter and let me know what you want to hear this morning. It's all about you. You know how Envy claim he do like a People's Choice mix, but he don't take none of your requests?
Oh, that's the biggest lie told in radio. 1-800-585-1051. Call up with your request.
No, I'm really going to take your request. So if you don't like the music that's playing this morning, blame yourself. Blame your friends on Twitter. Blame your, all your listeners. It's not my fault, okay?
And at 9 a.m., we got your chance to win an all-star weekend with Trey Songz. You want $1,000. You want VIP treatment. You want to hang with Trey Songz at a pre-party before watching the all-star game in Houston. Then you need to be tuned in at 9 a.m. and listen for the keyword and text the keyword to 36500. This is the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Whew, so Yee Mix, we just having a good time. Power 105.1, the Breakfast Club. Envy is not here today, so you know when he's not here, I take over all the time. Charlamagne is bent over in the corner. But let us know what you want to hear. Hit me up on Twitter, hashtag Yee Mix, and I'm trying to get all your requests on. Like I said, if you don't like what I'm playing, it's your own fault, so blame yourself. Yee Mix all morning this morning. It is a Friday.
It's terrible. I hate
DJ
the
Envy's
Yee Mix.
not here?
Hate the Yee Mix.
Listen, that's because you have some other things going on in your life right now.
Oh, please. You do really believe anybody believes what you put on my Twitter?
What I put on your Twitter?
Be honest. Knock it off. That's like so 1996. Well, there wasn't no
Twitter
Twitter
wasn't around in 1996.
That was so 2012. Leaving your Twitter account open and people post stuff from your Twitter account. Come on.
Gosh.
That was actually Ameezy doing that. I'm going to go to HR for that, too, because Ameezy was putting a lot of inflammatory things about
No,
me.
I'm not going to lie. When we first started working here at Power 105 2 years ago, everybody's Twitter used to get hacked. Ameezy actually complained. Remember that?
Yeah, I'm about to complain now. I don't
Because
like
Ameezy used to always walk out the room without closing his Twitter.
Yep.
And you would write all kinds of things from there. And he actually went and complained about us.
And I left mine over just now, and he put a lot of inflammatory things about me on there. So I'm about to go tell. First, I'm going to tell our new boss, Coach Steve Mitchell. And then I'm going to go to HR.
Now, Charlamagne, I don't know.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't know if you should be going to
don't
HR or a new boss right now.
Why?
You were a little late this morning.
That's fine.
No, that's not actually fine.
Listen, there is not a morning show host in the world ever in the history of life who is not late sometime. Okay?
That's a great attitude.
Have you ever been late?
Nope.
Oh, shit, now you're going to lie. See? So you're a liar, too. Come on. You've never been late?
Nope.
Oh, please. So when you strolled in here at 8 a.m.
Listen, let me tell you something.
What?
If I'm late, you don't know. You know why? Because you're later. So it doesn't matter.
Don't believe that. Come on. As I said.
Anyway, let me continue with my
Yee
Yee Mix because you're throwing me off now. If you could be caller 105 right now at 1-800-585-1051, you could wear a pair of 106 & Park custom skin Beats by Dr. Dre solo on-air headphones. Watch the all-new 106 & Park on BET weeknights at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central. So call us up right now. Be caller 105. And let's get back into the Yee Mix now. Shout out to Chief Keef. He is sentenced to 60 days in jail.
So why does he get a shout out? Why don't you shout out somebody that just
Juvenile
got
Detention
Shout
Center.
out somebody who just got a degree in college or something. Why are you shouting out him because he got 60 days in jail?
Well, does anybody who has a degree in college just put out some music just now?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we know about Chief Keef. He's all in the news, so
And he cried like a bitch in the courtroom for getting sentenced to 60 days.
All right. Let's go.
Breakfast Club.
Power 105.1's The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Angela Yee. Our guy DJ Envy was off today. That was the Yee Mix.
Yes, you loved it, right? That's how you set your weekend on a Friday.
Now it's time to go enjoy our weekend. It's a 3-day weekend. Martin Luther King holiday is Monday. We'll be working up.
Yes, I will actually be at Perfections on Monday night. Me and Meek Mill and Pro Style.
We'll be here Monday morning too. I don't think you should take Martin Luther King's. It's not his birthday, but they acknowledge his birthday off. Why is that? Why is his birthday last week, but they observe it a week later?
Well, because they want us to have a Monday off. It's just easier.
I was thinking because he's black, and that he's like the only black person with a holiday, so they make it late just so it'd be on CP time.
All right. Well, everybody, y'all have a great weekend. Have fun. We'll see y'all Monday.
Yes. And that is it.
And be safe.
Yes, everybody be safe. That is the positive note for the weekend. Be safe. Okay?
Strap up.
That's right. You don't end up like Chief Keef. And if you do end up like Chief Keef, don't cry in the courtroom. It's the Breakfast Club on Power 105.1.
Breakfast Club, bitches!